In the heart of Warsaw, Poland, in 2012, a government worker sat at his desk, flipping through stacks of paperwork. But one file, sitting innocently on top of the others, would change his life forever. As he processed the usual forms, something caught his eye: a name, a date, and a set of numbers that made his heart skip. His hands froze, his breath caught in his chest. This was his file, his own adoption records. He stared at the documents, the weight of their significance sinking in. He had always known he was adopted, but never in his wildest dreams did he expect to stumble upon his own past in such a casual, unassuming way. The realization was like a punch to the gut. This wasn't just paperwork. This was his life, neatly filed away in a drawer he had never opened. As his eyes skimmed through the papers, memories he hadn't thought about in years began to flood back. The feeling of not quite fitting in, of always searching for something, someone. The questions he had buried deep inside. Who were his biological parents? What was his true heritage? They all came rushing back now in a rush of raw emotion he couldn't escape. But it didn't end there. As he continued to read, a chilling thought began to creep into his mind. Who had handled these documents before him? The idea that someone else, maybe even a stranger, had once processed his adoption files before him sent a shiver down his spine. Was it fate or sheer coincidence that he was the one to finally uncover this truth? The clock ticked on, but time seemed to slow as he grappled with the revelation. His work had always been routine, predictable, but this was something else entirely. His identity had always been in his hands, yet he had never realized it. It was almost as though the universe had placed him in this exact spot for a reason. In that moment, he understood. The truth had always been there, hiding in plain sight, and the moment he uncovered it would shape everything that came next. The man sat back in his chair, heart pounding, the weight of his discovery settling over him like a blanket. There was no turning back now. He had uncovered his past, and the journey to uncover the rest of his story had just begun. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to help our channel grow.